Welcome back, guys. We're continuing on with this Making Williams Great Again challenge, and we are at the Red Bull Ring next, where the Williams have always performed well. And once again, we have got a great qualifying. It's only for the sprint race, not the main race, but we're in first and third, which is a great start. So let's have a look at the tyre strategies. So I reckon going on the mediums is the best choice. It's a bit of a risk going on aggressive tyre strategy though, so I can go a bit aggressive at the beginning. But I don't think I'll do it for too long. Might even just put an extra lap of fuel in, so I don't have to bother conserving. Let's go then.
We're ready for 24 laps. Here in Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So Verstappen looks like he's had quite a good start, but Alonso is looking like he's going to get the overtake. Fantastic. Great start. Right, well, this aero package is really making us perform well in comparison to the Red Bulls, which is great news, and I think there is a chance that we can fight for this Constructors' Championship. If we finish in first and second for 6 out of the remaining 15 races, I think it's 15 anyway, it might be 13, then we can actually win this Constructors' Championship.
DRS enabled.
Now that's a tall order, getting first and second in practically 50% of the races. But I think this is hopeful. This is definitely hopeful. Alright, well, let's just zoom forward a little bit.
DRS.
We've got to be a bit careful with the tyres. And I've got to keep an eye on the fuel. But we've got a 3-second lead over Sainz. That's looking good. Well, we're actually growing the lead. We're up to almost 6 seconds now. So this is looking promising. Like I say, the Williams cars always perform well around the Red Bull Ring. So this isn't necessarily going to be repeatable at all the other tracks. But if we can get first and second here, then that's 1 out of the 6 that we need.
Let me know. Check, Alan. Stop by.
And
We do see some rain coming.
oh yeah, it's going to be raining. I don't know whether it's worth changing the tyres for the last couple of laps. Probably not. Oh, there isn't actually any rain at all. Yeah, and we're going to get an extra few points from the sprint races as well. So I think we can do this. We can win this championship.
sensational.
So let's have a look. See, we got 15 points. The Red Bulls got 5. They got 8. So we got 7 points from that sprint race over the Red Bulls. That's good.
It's race day.
And then we can potentially get another 17 points on the main race if we finish first and second. Right. So it's not worth changing this now, but we are going to end up with some grid penalties changing these, because I have had a couple of accidents which have wrecked some of my powertrain unit parts, so we are going to have to face a few more grid penalties than the opponents are going to be having to deal with, which is a little bit frustrating. Let's have a look here then. Have I actually got 2 fresh sets of softs? You don't know until you change it. Yeah, so we've got 2 fresh sets. So what is the better choice? So it's 3 seconds quicker, but we've got no tyre to spare at all. Right, what's the best thing to do here? A 2-stop with mediums and hards. That's an interesting strategy. Why is that only 3 seconds slower? So that's quicker doing that. Interesting. Okay, so let's have a think here. So that's the fastest strategy overall, but it's a 2-stop. Now, if I was going to go on to a 1-stop, and then there's a safety car, what would be the best way to do this? I can't quite think. So, yeah, if we do this, and then we have a safety car early, then we can switch on to this strategy. If we pit onto the mediums, and then if we have a safety car around here, then we can pit onto a set of softs. So if we have one early, we can switch over to 2 mediums and a hard. If we have one late, we can switch over to a set of softs. So yeah, I think that's going to be what we're going to do. Just means that we're going to be running on threadbare tyres during this section. Maybe it's just safer to just go for this. I think it's just safer to go for this strategy, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it.
Here among the Austrian mountains, the grid is... It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Well, Albon's putting us under a lot of pressure here. Verstappen looked like he went into the back of us there.
Good job.
So Albon's doing a really good job at keeping up with us. It's not ideal. So it's looking like we're breaking the DRS train now. That's good.
Your battery's ready. Copy. DRS enabled. That's what you want. DRS disabled. DRS disabled. Bobby.
Okay, so we're comfortable at the moment, so let's just go on to aggressive on the tyres. I'm going to carry on pushing on the fuel for a couple more laps just to try and build up a little bit more of a gap over Albon. I'm a bit concerned about the drivers fighting each other, so I'm going to put them on rarely defend.
Defend that.
I don't want them defending against each other.
Copy.
So hopefully, with us not defending against each other, we can use the DRS to keep slingshotting. Then they can take it in turns, being in front, giving the slingshot to the other driver. Okay, we've got 2.3 second lead, 2.2. So let's just stop pushing on the fuel for the time being.
Close for now.
Now let's just advance time. So we're going to be pitting around about lap 22, it looks like. I think we're going to be pitting with Joe first. So yeah, this DRS slingshot is really working out well for us. We've built up a 6.5 second lead. Now, I don't think the others are going to be doing a 2-stop. Maybe, they're on soft, so yeah. Verstappen might not, but the rest of them, or at least Sainz, Albon and Stroll look like they are. But it's possible that the rest of them are just going to do a 1-stop. So we are going to need to get 20-second lead over them to account for the extra pit stop. Right,
Now we should
we've
be
got a
able to
red
take a
flag,
look.
that's perfect for
Now
us.
there's the
We get a
car of
free pit
Piastri.
stop.
And you can see how tight it is. And not just one car involved in that, as you can see.
Okay, so we got the free pit stop, but we lost the 8-second lead. Yeah. So maybe that wasn't perfect for us because we lost the 8-second advantage that we just built up. Now, it's not really going to be possible to get a single stint here. So, let's carry on doing what we were going to do. And I think what that will have done is force everybody onto a 2-stop.
Here we go once more. The track is ready, and so are the drivers. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Cancel lifting close for now. Cancel lifting close for now.
Stopping.
Just need to chip away here.
Unfortunately, Alonso has been jumped. He might even lose another position here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so maybe that red flag was bad for us. But at least it's not the Red Bulls that have overtaken us, it's the Aston Martins. I don't know why they've suddenly... It might just be this particular circuit, like they might be like the Williams and just perform well around this particular circuit. But yeah, this is definitely going to be awkward for Alonso now. So it looks like there's a gap opening up between Alonso and Stroll. That would be ideal if that was the case. Ooh, that's tight. So that's a decent overtake by Alonso there.
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby, indeed.
Good stuff.
And Zhou has built up a gap on Albon as well. Can we get the overtake done? So not there, but on the next two DRS sections we'll definitely get it done, I reckon. Okay, so just gonna go on standard or aggressive, sorry,
Okay, mate, let's keep looking after these
with
cars.
Zhou.
Yep.
Nice overtake there. Let's hope we can secure it on the next corner. Fingers crossed he doesn't re-overtake me.
Spot.
Okay. Ooh. Actually, he's putting us under a lot of pressure. Yeah, this is going to be quite tense actually between Alonso and Albon. So what I'm going to have to do is slow Zhou down to give the DRS to Albon. But I don't want to do that until the next lap, just in case Albon overtakes me here. So let's see if we can stay ahead of him here. If we can, then I'll slow Zhou down. Yep, we can. Brilliant.
Okay, we need some more lift and coast, please. A bit more in each zone.
Yeah, copy.
Let's go recharge on, please.
Copy.
Okay. That should be enough.
No more lift and coast required. Copy.
Okay, sorted.
Yeah, copy.
Really, I want to carry on pushing with Alonso to break the DRS with Albon, but it looks like we've already done that.
Want to see your tyre temps?
Copy.
He's actually overtaken Zhou. Okay. So we're on rarely defend, that's good.
Keep this tyre in shape.
Copy.
Okay, so we're back where we started before the red flag. Now we just need to build up a bit of a gap, just in case other cars are going to be on a one stop, but it doesn't look like they are. No, they're definitely on a two stop.
Hang on, the ship is being stuck.
Let's keep on it.
Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Well, it's quite ironic that the Red Bulls aren't doing very well around the Red Bull ring. That's definitely going to help us out in the constructors if we finish in the positions that we're at the moment. Okay, so it looks like Alonso's going to be the one to pit first. We're just going to extend it a couple more laps, I reckon. Okay, so Alonso's coming in first. Then Zhou on following lap. Okay, so we are not far off Verstappen, and he's just pitted, so everybody has now pitted on their second stint. Yeah, everything's looking great. We've got a 13-second lead over Sainz. This is going to be a formality as long as the drivers don't take each other out. Unfortunately, Verstappen's managed to get up into third position. But at least Leclerc's still hanging around down in 8th.
What's the issue?
Okay, stand by.
Well, we could even go for a pit stop and try and get the fastest lap. Now it's risky because they're 21 seconds behind. So it's definitely risky, but it could save us 2 points. Us getting the 1 and Verstappen losing the 1. Is it worth the risk? We've only got 4 laps left. It's probably not worth the risk. Yeah, it's probably not worth the risk, is it? I really want to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Right, Alonso, you are the man. You are the overtaking king. Go for it. Bit of excitement at the end of the race.
We'll box at the end of this lap.
Okay, box.
So he's going to have 4 laps to get 2 overtakes done on Russell and Verstappen. I believe he can do it.
Pit lane. Copy that. Four laps, right?
Right, let's do this. Oh, interesting. I actually came out in front of him. So it was only a 19-second or 20-second hit time. Well, that worked out quite nicely. There's me thinking there was going to be some excitement at the end of the race. But apparently not. Interesting, he didn't get the fastest lap. How's he... was his tyres not up to temperature? I'm actually going to be close to running out of fuel as well. So this is the lap he needs to get it done. He didn't get it done? How has he not managed to get fastest lap? I have no idea how he's failed to get fastest lap there. That is strange. An empty fuel tank, fresh set of softs, clean air. Maybe it's because I didn't have DRS. It must have been because I didn't have DRS. That's crazy. Well, hopefully it doesn't run out of fuel.
You did it.
Thank you so much, everyone in the factory.
Joe, first over the line. What a
Well,
win
he
there.
managed to not run out of fuel, so that's one thing.
Now, is
But
that-
yeah, I
is
can't
that
believe
Yuki
that.
Tsunoda?
How did he not get fastest lap there? That's crazy.
It's the checkered flag. We're P2.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That's good pace there.
Leclerc has managed to get up into 6th position. So 3rd and 6th. But that's not too bad. We've just gained ourselves about 19 points, I reckon.
Now that's a really fantastic.
So we got 43, they got 16. Oh, then again, if I just do this, it should tell us. Ah, this is actually including the sprint race as well, is it? So we gained 14 points over them. No, we gained 26 points over them. Oh dear, what more like? So we gained 26 points in one race. So that's a great achievement for us. And we're only 57 behind in the constructors as well, in the drivers. So there's a chance we might be able to get the drivers' championship as well. So yeah, it was a complete success at the Red Bull Ring. Very happy with that. These are just spare parts. Yeah, that was decent. That was decent. Not a very exciting race, but very good for us in terms of the constructors. So join me again where we will be at Silverstone, and I reckon we're going to have a bit more of a battle on our hands there, because I don't think the Williams perform too greatly at Silverstone. Yeah, cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. I shall see you at Silverstone.